Okay, getting this ready. All right, let's see. My mamacita. Let's get Mimi on mine. Hey, Mimi. I was just about to call you. Hi, Stella Strings. All right. All right. Mimi, are you waiting for me to connect?
Hi, Mel. There's a first time for everything. Wait, Mel, you look so cute. Hold on. I'll be right back, Mel. Give me a second.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome. We're getting ourselves ready now for a live. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to have a great time. Okay. I am setting everything up. Thank you guys for joining. Okay. Mimi just went out to go get something, so I'm glad everybody is chiming in.
I'm back, guys. Mel, you were too cute, so I had to go get me a shawl, get cozy. Look at you. So I had to match your cute.
I'm trying
Look,
to be.
I had to get me a shawl. Where's your drink, Mel?
It's right here.
Hi, guys.
Hi, everybody. So I have my quarantini drink too.
Hey, right here.
I gave mine a name.
I gave mine a name too. So tell me, what's your name?
Mine is called Island Ecstasy.
Okay, so what's in it?
Cocamania, pineapple, and mango. Hello.
Girl.
Yes.
How awesome. Yes. Hi, Glam Touch Rentals.
Yes, we're here.
Hi, guys. Hi, Fabi. Hi, Beautiful. Beautiful is what I'm going to call you.
Yeah.
I'm probably saying it wrong. Okay, so you want to hear what's in mine?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So this has apple. This has spiced rum, the Captain Morgan spiced rum.
Uh-huh.
With apple cider from, like, the organic apple cider you can get from Publix, and it has a touch of lime, some allspice, and some nutmeg. So it's basically like an apple pie. So cheers. Nice. Cheers to you, Melly.
Thank you.
Mel.
Cheers to you.
Cheers,
too.
my love.
I hope you guys have your little quarantine drink as well. I'm checking.
I hope everyone has their quarantini.
Your quarantini. So I appreciate everyone coming on live. I love the support that we have been getting, and so many people that are chiming in. So,
I'm not supposed to touch my face.
God. It's like I want to wave to everybody, but I can't wave to everybody right now, so I'm going to have to sit down. So forgive me if we don't wave, and I'm trying to get my camera to be like forefront in my face.
Welcome to everyone that's joining. I see Tika Rose just joined, Crown Beauty,
Hi,
Opulent Treasures, who's one of my vendors from Cali. I love her. She provides me with awesome cake stands. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone has a quarantini. We've got to make the best of these moments.
Yes, we got to make the best of these moments, okay? So today you're joining us live here at Lux Lifestyle Events with Lux Cakery with Chef Mimi. We appreciate you guys. We wanted to take this time to really kind of come online and have a nice little question, talk with you guys, our newly engaged, ones that are pretty much in the situation now of postponing your wedding, and also the ones that are looking to have their wedding coming next year. We want to share some of our tips, some more pointers, what to expect, how to go about doing certain things during this time. Yes, it could be very stressful. It could be a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to get sad. We might get a little mad. But guess what? I'm going to be like Elsa from Frozen. Let it go. Okay?
That's a great motto, Mel.
Yeah. Like, we got to let it go. We can't let a lot of these things consume us.
Yeah.
Stress us out. Because
no.
At the end of the day, it's all about you and your significant partner. Right?
Yeah.
A date is a date. Let's get it out there. A date is a date. A month is a month. But when it comes down to the relationship you have with you and your partner, that's all that matters. So it can be something because, yes, a lot of our brides are like, oh, but I want a summer wedding. Oh, I don't want a fall wedding. But at the same time, we can have the same concepts, same ideas in another month.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter with the color and the concept. Mimi can talk to that as well.
Yeah, it doesn't. And
It really
I
doesn't.
think one of the things right now in our events industry, we've seen the impact of this, especially I have a lot of chef friends. I have a couple chef friends in the room right now. Hi, Chef Max. And we're watching restaurants being impacted. The guys who work in the back of the house of the restaurant that makes the restaurant just like the heartbeat of the restaurant are the employees. And
Yes.
my heart goes out to everyone who's in the restaurant industry and small businesses. I saw Sweet Guilt by Angelica just walked in. Hi, Angelica. We all are impacted in some way, some form, somehow.
Right.
I think for me right now during this time, one of the things I've gotten to do that I've not really had a chance to do is sleep. And sleep. Have you been sleeping? I've been sleeping. And sleep has been sleeping. And sleep has been just one of those things that I've not had a chance to do, just running in and out and just working super duper hard. So I'm grateful for this time, and I'm going to try to teach myself something new about business, try to focus on working on the foundation of my business, just get as much things done creatively out, things done, that we wouldn't normally have a chance to do. I do have some announcements to make a little later. I will be doing a bundt cake sale. While I've been on quarantine, like everybody else staying home, stay home,
Yes.
trying to flatten the curve. Yes, revamp. It's so important. Time to refresh and revamp. I agree, Glam. I really do agree. But one of the things that I've not had a chance to do in probably 2 years is cook. And I absolutely love to cook. It's my background. I'm a chef by nature. That is my foundation. That is where I'm French culinary trained. That is what makes me happy. And I'll be putting up some recipes and sharing recipes with you guys soon. Yes, we do have bundt cake sales coming up. I got pastries. We have Haitian patties. We're going to do it up, and we're going to make sure that we can accommodate our clients. And just to piggyback on what Mel was saying earlier is, yes, during this time, I urge everyone not to cancel. Do not cancel your events.
Correct.
Everyone, there's so much that goes into events. What you as clients have been doing on your end, paying us to create this dream event for you. We can switch dates. I am so flexible with my clients. I've had clients reach out to me, myself, my team, my administrative assistant, Margaret. We've been working diligently to make sure that we are reaching back out to clients, and we're going to be reaching back out within the next couple of days, more emails going out, just reassuring our clients we're here for them in any capacity. Let's go ahead. Let's not cancel. Let's postpone. However, if you do have to cancel, and I know I'm going to let you speak on this, Mel. If you do have to cancel, what we're doing for our clients is we're allowing you to use those credits from your actual date towards another event. And just trying to really, at our best, accommodate. I've heard some horror stories, and I'm so sorry for the brides and grooms that have to go through this. However, we at Lux Cakery, and I know Mel with Lux Lifestyle, is also trying to do the most that we can for our clients.
Correct. I agree 100%. I feel like it's best for us to definitely look at these financial situations that we have going into, especially for our clients. Just this month, March, I had a few postponement with a few of my brides, and to be honest, the word is postponement, not canceling, because at the end of the day, we want to think about all the money that you have invested in already, and all the time that you have already invested into planning your wedding. Now, allowing the vendors, which a lot of my vendors are doing, is actually putting that credit towards your new date. Some are saying 6 months, some are saying next year. That's totally amazing. Yes, I'm feeling sorry for those brides that are going through the situation where other vendors are not trying to be more accommodated. But this is where you need to have a planner in place and communicate. So this is my thing. I am one to stress big on contracts, reviewing that. And my vendors all know this, that we have to make sure we have certain situations are in place for our clients and they are educated and informed. So when my brides reach out to me and say, Mel, what are we going to do? We are going to be able to postpone the event to another date. The vendors are going to credit you 100% to that new date. They feel more relieved. We need to be able to help these brides out and let them know what's in place. Communicate as much as possible. Give them as much information as possible that's out there. Vendors, reach out. Communicate to your clients, especially if you have them in March. I know Mimi has been getting calls and she's been making calls with her assistant. You know, see what you guys can do in place. You know, sometimes you may have an opportunity if you have to cancel. Order the cake for a birthday party, a celebration, or an anniversary, something that's coming up. You can use the credit towards that. You know, we got to think about different strategies or different solutions to the problem and not always thinking on the negative. Because me as a planner, I have to tell you, there are contracts in place. We have to know, go back to it. It's not an act of God. This is a situation that everybody is being affected by. And we also have to keep our vendors in mind and help support them as well. Because if it comes down to it that every vendor was giving back refund, we'll be all bankrupt. You want to have your favorite cake vendor. You want to have your favorite planner. You want to have anybody to do a wedding for you if that was the case. So we just have to be more open-minded and be more willing to work with each other so we can move past this situation.
Yeah, for sure. You were talking about contracts earlier, Mel. For my small business followers that are following us, that are on this live with us, I know some of us may use QuickBooks or for invoicing or CRMs like HoneyBook, Dubsado, 17 Hats, just to name a few. CRMs. In the CRMs, I know with HoneyBook particularly, they have been amazing with supporting small businesses. So if you guys are looking for tips, tricks, and, you know, may have questions, your CRM representatives are there for you. Utilize it. I know I have been. So definitely, the contracts are important, as Mel was stating. So if you need a template, templates are out there that can help you.
Right.
So I just wanted to bring that up.
One of my points that I also wanted to touch base with in the beginning process of postponing your wedding, the first thing that you want to do also, guys, is reach out to your venue. The dates is important. Your venue is important. Before you start reaching out to vendors, reach out to the venue to find out what they have in place for you. Do they have new dates? You know, are they doing refunds? Are they doing credit? Are they allowing you to postpone? Because this is where everything will start to spiral from. This is where it begins, and then everything will fall into place. So you want to, number one, first reach out to your venue. Have a communication with them. Reach out to them. Say, hey, I am in the epidemic month, this pandemic month here, where things are not moving. What do you guys have in place? And they say, okay, we're going to have to postpone it, move the dates. If they're not willing to do something for you, reach out to somebody that has great resources, people, that can jump in and actually help you out, talk on your behalf or something. You know, at this time, it's good to have a planner in place or somebody that can have your back to reach out to these venues and really communicate on your behalf. Now, I know sometimes you may not be able to afford it, but you have people out there that's willing to give you advice. And I know myself, I have a lot of brides that reach out to me. They may not book me, but I'm an educator. I love to educate my clients, and Mimi can speak to that. So it's good to reach out, have an open dialogue with the venues, and see what they can do for you. That's your first thing. Mimi, one question I had for you. You
Talk to me.
You have in place for people that are reaching out to you to postpone their event, that you're giving them the full credit towards your new date.
Depending, it depends on the situation. We're going on case by case, because it just depends. But we are offering credits towards your new date, and we are also offering new dates, and we are flexible right now. Because I am not on a larger scale, and we're on the smaller spectrum of things.
Yeah.
We have been able to accommodate almost all of our brides, unless they have canceled. We're diligent about it, and we're working with everyone to the best of our capabilities. And when that date and time comes, we have contracted vendors that we work with that we can always reach out to, who will come in and lend a hand and assist us. Just because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're accomplishing these goals and finishing these cakes for our clients, because it's important. It's your special day. It's your special event. May it be your wedding, birthday, whatever event that it is that you're having. So we're trying to accommodate to the best of our capabilities. Like, it's super important. Super important. Yeah.
Yes. So that's awesome. And I feel like everyone has been on the same page of trying to accommodate each and every one of their clients and their brides. And that's something that you guys should have comfort in, brides. That not only are you able to enlist your vendors to talk for you, to encourage you, and also help you out. These are the reason why you have these vendors in place, because you built a relationship with them. So don't let the situation come into play now that you feel as if, okay, I can't talk to them, I can't have an open dialogue. This is the perfect time for you to reach out and have an open dialogue with each and every one of your vendors. Okay,
Mel, we have a question coming in. Someone is asking, what happens if you need to postpone twice? I've not run into this yet.
Yeah.
However, right now, here's what I'm doing. I'm using as my guide in the state of Florida. I'm paying attention. So I encourage everyone to pay attention to CDC, to the World Health Organization, and also to your state legislator. So our governor right now is Rick DeSantis. I'm merging their names. Ron DeSantis. Yeah. And so I've been paying attention to what he's been doing for schools, especially. So I think school is canceled till about May, if I'm not mistaken, like May 3rd.
I think they just said that they're going back in April, because I've just heard that college kids, because my nephew and my assistant in college, they said that they got April 3rd, they're going back into school.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I'm trying to pay attention to, okay, so we're getting April 15th from Butterfly Photo Booth. Hi, Butterfly Photo Booth. Thank you for that date, April 15th. So I'm just trying to pay attention to literally what the governor is saying and gauging it off of that. So for me, until we hear something that's saying, you know, it is okay to have more than 50 people in a room or in an area, I think, is this the same for you, Mel? Then we won't be able to really do anything.
Correct. Because right now, today, I sent Mimi the article with Donald Trump that said that he's looking to have the whole government go back to work by Easter. He's literally looking to lift it, and I don't know, because this man changes his mind so much that I don't know if he's going to change his mind again tomorrow and tell us that it's
I think, Mel, not to cut you off, love, I just think we just need to pay attention.
Yeah.
And then to see what's happening locally.
I agree.
Because I think each state will be different. And based on what's happening locally, because at the end of the day, what's most important besides myself, my staff, is myself, my staff, my business, our respective businesses, is our clients. You guys are super duper important to us. So, right,
Dana? You don't think it's gonna happen? Listen, I am hopeful. I'm trying to think positive.
We got to stay positive.
Definitely hurt our economy if we tend to go this long. But there's a lot of things that we got to keep positive mind about. Yeah, he said everything will be open by Easter. If it happens, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. But
we got to be ready if it doesn't happen. Whichever way the pendulum swings.
You know, we're going to have to keep moving. We're going to have to keep it up to date with everything.
Hi, welcome everyone that's joining us. Hi,
yes,
guys.
thank you.
How are you? Thank you for joining our live. Definitely, we're talking about, we're in a really unique time in our world right now. It's not just happening to us in South Florida, our whole entire world. It's definitely unique times, and we're talking about basically things, how it's impacting our business, what we're doing, how we're communicating with our clients, and definitely we're going to talk about some fun stuff too. I want to know what everyone's drinking. Send a drink emoji, everyone.
Yeah, let me know what
we need to take a sip right about now.
If anybody's just joining, I'm having an island ecstasy. This is Coca Mania, if y'all don't know what it is. It's a Jamaican rum, okay, with pineapple and mango.
That sounds so good.
It's really good. Hello, okay?
I'm having, I mean, you could say it's almost like apple pie. However, it is spiced rum, apple cider, have apple wedges for garnish, a little twist of lime, and we have nutmeg and allspice. Yummy. Love it.
Yes,
cheers, everyone.
It does sound yummy. I love it. I want to hear about some of these brides that had to postpone. If anybody's online, how has it been talking or communicating with your guests? Has the transition been easy with the communicating with your guests and so forth? And even for those destination ones, I know Giovanni is on here. How is it? And Giovanni is one of my March bride that was supposed to have her wedding in March, and now he's in August. So how has it been with the communication with your guests? I want to hear more about that too. Is it been smooth? Has everybody been more understanding? Are people getting their credits back with the airlines and the hotel? Because I heard that they were doing no cancellation fees, that kind of situation. They were giving credits towards their new dates, their new travel. So I kind of want to hear what's going on.
We have someone who just said, Mel, that they had a bride postponed till January 2nd of next year, of 2021. Right. Yeah, wow. 2021 next year. Wow. Listen, guys, I'd rather us be safe than sorry. Postpone, don't cancel, and it gives us time to even be even bigger creative geniuses. Like, exactly. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I agree.
It's okay.
My guests were also, Giovanni said, my guests were all understanding and happy that we postponed. So that works out for them. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, awesome. We have to think about people's health, safety, and so forth. So we have to also think about the elderly ones that were traveling as well. So that's good. I'm glad that we were able to do that.
Oh, Miss T said no availability.
Really?
Yeah, wow. I know with some venues it's been tougher. I've heard some horror stories, but I hear other venues are like refunding their clients fully. And then in turn, the clients are turning around because it's such a huge process that they're canceling. Do not cancel, guys. Just postpone it. Trust me, I look at the positive side of this chaos. In this chaos, I'm looking for beauty and positivity because, like I said, I've had the opportunity to sleep. I don't get that very often. And I get to cook, and I love cooking, and I forgot how much I love to cook. And I've been creating some amazing dishes and doing some crazy things, which, like I said, you guys look out in the next couple of days. I will go live and probably cook something live with everyone. Right now, I've had some requests. I posted the other day these cabbage wraps that I did. They were the red cabbage wraps. They had pulled a vegan pulled pork in it, and people have been responding crazily about that. And definitely, I think that's something we're going to go ahead and do and go live with. Just so, allow us to take this time and just really reflect, refresh, and revamp. And, we're going to come back bigger and stronger. I'm excited about it.
T. Williams definitely is going to be bigger and better, sister.
Yeah, bigger and better.
I love and appreciate each and every vendor that has taken the opportunity to really work with each of these brides, because at the end of the day, it's not their fault. So we got to encourage that to other locations too. They understand, like, listen, if we can't do something this year, we need to find a date next year that works.
And just give people time. Yeah,
because it gives you more time. Here's the positive that I'm looking at with the extended time. With my brides that were like on a budget, that try to be strict on a budget, and they had to cut back a little bit because their guest count went up, it gives you the opportunity to now add.
Yeah.
do those decor, vision that you have. If you wanted to add that extra guest count, you can get that extra money in to put towards that now. These are some of the positive things that we need to think about.
Yeah.
Now, you get the time to really add and do what you really wanted. So, yeah, you might have a little bit more months to go. But listen, time goes like this.
Yeah, it does. Time flies.
That's what
Yep. And the real MVPs at the end of the day are definitely our clients. We have to say thank you to everyone, and even vendors too, who have been super patient.
Yes.
And I know a couple vendors are following right now. You guys, just from the bottom of my heart, really thank you. I've had vendors reach out to me just to make sure I was okay, if I didn't need anything. And they video chatted me. People I haven't talked to in a little bit just because we've been just so crazy. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And definitely, I think it was Butterfly Photo Booth who said we're gonna come out bigger and stronger and better. Yes, girl, losing weight. That's awesome.
Giovanni, get in that gym now, girl. I'm looking to see this dress fit on you.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Mel. Hey Mel, let's talk about, since we got all the logistics out of the way, let's talk about some more fun stuff. So when Mel said she was going live with me, one of the things we wanted to talk about was the cake process. A lot of people don't know and what goes into, she said, snatch to the gods.
Snatch to the gods.
A lot of people don't know what really goes into the cake process. They'll see a cake and they're like, oh my God, that's amazing.
Yes.
And they won't know that took 2 weeks or it took 3 weeks from the time we sat down to conception, to baking, to buying supplies, to construction, and just to making things happen. And one of the phrases I like to say is making a cake arrive alive. So I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. So my cake tasting process, especially I'm going to talk about when we do it with you, Mel.
Yes.
Because every cake tasting is different. And I think I'm going to start to go live inspired by Mel during my cake tastings, because my cake tastings turn out to be quite interesting. We talk about all types of topics at my cake tastings, and at the end of the day, my clients leave my office laughing, and I absolutely love that. I sometimes have had clients leave, and I'm like, wow, that was the best conversation ever.
Exactly.
And this happens in like a 45-minute span of time to an hour. Welcome to everyone who's joining us on our live. Hi guys, thank you for joining us and supporting us. I keep touching my face. Sorry, I should go run and hand sanitize real quick. But yeah, so the process. So Mel, talk about once you get a client in. Talk about your part, and I'll talk about my part.
My first thing that I do is also reach out to Mimi, letting her know the date that we have our new client, when we want to do a tasting, and then we'll kind of invite them in to do a personal one-on-one tasting with Mimi, where Mimi will personalize these special bun cakes. They will pick out like about 4 or 5 options, and they will come in and we will just sit down and go over creative ideas together. The thing that I love about Mimi is that our brain clicks. Like, we're like twins when it comes down to the creative part of the process. We will sit down, we'll go through the tasting process. Everybody's eating the cake and they're trying the different frosting. Giovanni can speak to, she's on here. And all the right, Stacy and them. You'll go in and you'll have this experience of personalizing your own cake. That's what I love about me.
Fiona.
Yeah, personalizing your own cake. Meaning, you don't come with something that's already like put together. You take the different fillings, try it with the different cakes.
Everything is custom. It's customized.
It's customized.
You're building the cake. We are building the cake together from scratch, literally. And some of my clients request a digital sketch, which I do offer that. And some of my clients are okay with just a hand-drawn sketch. It just depends on the client, and we do offer both. But so once we are at the shop and we're sitting down and we're talking about the flavors and which flavors the clients like. From there, we'll then go into design aspect. I talk about the amenities. I offer a couple amenities. One of my favorite amenities that I offer is that I tell all my clients, go ahead, feed your cake should never feed your same amount. I don't believe in that. I never have. If you have 200 guests, I say make your cake for 150 because not all 200 are going to eat cake. By the time, you know, especially if drinks are flowing, the music is good, people have just eaten. I've been to way too many weddings. And for so many reasons, and I'll tell my clients why. Another thing that I do is I offer a complimentary anniversary cake. If I can't speak, anniversary cake the year after, as long as my clients call in and set up the appointment. We give a 5-inch two-layer cake to our clients because I truly believe no one has space in their freezer. People forget about it. There's so much, right? There's so much going on the night of the wedding that I feel like cake is like the last thing that should be on the client's mind. Really, you're enjoying friends and family and yourselves. And a lot of times clients leave out the next day or in a couple of days later for their honeymoon. So cake is really the last thing on their mind. So, and it also gives a lasting impression.
Yes.
So those are just a couple things that we do. Definitely. And then as far as design aspects, my brain is really weird. It goes out the box. One of my favorite things right now is coloring your wedding cakes. So navy blue wedding cakes, black wedding cakes, blush colored wedding cakes, or incorporating color and not being afraid to do so. I know Mel and I just did
an amazing job at it.
Oh, thank you. Mel and I just did a wedding where the colors were champagne.
Yes.
And you really can't tell from the wedding cake, the pictures. However, the cake was this gorgeous champagne. Oh, I have a question coming in.
I